just made this smoothie for breakfast, and I wanted to tell you before I forget. I have been adding beets to my smoothies to add extra veg. Can't taste it, and it's just an easy way to have a little bit of vegetable at breakfast, considering I find it's like the hardest time to have veg. Anyway, that's the story. Maybe try and add a little beet to your smoothie. These ones I got were frozen, so super easy to throw in there. Since these are out, I thought I would mention them. I got these a couple months ago to prep fruit and veg so that they don't go bad, and then also I'm more inclined to grab them when I'm hungry. So I have some grapes that, you know, cost a fortune, so I'm gonna put them in here. Maybe do some carrot, because I also find like this is such a niche thing. I prefer a carrot over a baby carrot. I find sometimes baby carrots taste like soap. Plus, like a bag of carrots is so much more affordable. But then to peel them anyway. So I'll cut and peel them in here, and then, I don't know. Anyways, I thought I'd just mention them. They have these little like removable things on the bottom so they don't get soggy, and then the lids, and then you can just stack them in the fridge or in your pantry or whatever. You're never gonna believe this. If you're an OG marathoner, I burnt the pot. This is gross. You probably don't need to see it, but when I was making the chili last night, I burnt it. Who burns chili? Well, I was doing schoolwork and trying to make dinner at the same time, running up and down the stairs. This pot may be one that we have to throw in the snowbank like Jeremy did so many years ago. How funny is that? But I just can't believe it. Like day one of Vlogmas, this is soaking overnight. I soaked it in some vinegar to see if that would help. Can you believe we have a burnt pot again? This Vlogmas is off to a really weird start. It is about 11:30 and had a good morning. Nothing really to report. Client work, some school work, a little tidying. Now I'm in the basement, as you can probably tell, with this little baby Christmas tree here. And I'm gonna do a stretch, a 20-minute yoga, like very easy. And then I think I'm gonna do a walk on the treadmill. Just a nice, easy, chill workout, but still move my body today. I am doing 3 for 31, which I did last year. Oh, well, sorry, hold on. I think I talked about this in last year's Vlogmas, but it's basically moving your body for 30 minutes for every day in December. And so we're gonna get that in now. Usually I work out very first thing in the morning, and if I don't, I have such a hard time coming down here, which is why it's taken me until now, but we're here, we're doing it, because I also find if I work out too late in the day that I'm up at night. This is aging, folks. This is aging. These lights the unicorn bought changed color. They have like a little remote, so you could do like, ooh, or ah. Can change like depending on the season. Do you want purple? It's kind of fun. I think they were supposed to be for outside, but they're now in our house. That's kind of pretty. I'm gonna leave that one on for now. It's like a yellow. They also strobe, go in waves and jump, but I don't like that. Update. Great workout. Had leftover chili for lunch, which I think was actually more flavorful than last night. Some things are just better as leftovers. And I continue to work on my final project, which I just have to submit, which is very exciting. Wait, that is pretty flashy. It's not flashing in real life, I promise. Anyway, Thomas from school did some stuff. Now I've been working on this pot, which I didn't show it to you this morning because it was so gross. But when I tell you, you could not even see the bottom of it. This is a massive improvement. I didn't have white vinegar, so I just soaked it in apple cider vinegar last night, but that obviously helped. This has been some scrubbing too. Thankfully, the chili tasted fine. Maybe like a little fire roasted, but whatever. Anyway, so I finally Googled what to do, and it said, the internet told me salt, baking soda, lemon, those things. So I'm gonna try baking soda first. I should have done this initially. What I should have done is when it first burnt, taken the chili out of the pot so it didn't just continue to heat for like, you know, an hour yesterday. But I'll be honest with you, this chili was not my priority. My project was. And it tasted fine. Anyway, my little baking soda. I made a little list this morning of things that I could talk to you about during Vlogmas-ish, which is what I think I'm gonna call this, Vlogmas-ish. And my label maker pantry situation is definitely on the list because that was one of the most joyful things I did this year. In January, I spent an entire day redoing the pantry. So much joy, like maybe 5 or 6 hours. And then, yeah, just like kept it up this year. It's the little things in life that bring me joy, honestly. So I'm gonna tidy it before I show it to you. It's Thomas's YouTube. Anyway, we are, I guess I don't need to lean over this. I put this on a tripod, so I'm hoping that will help. We are going out this evening. Maybe, I don't know. When I say maybe, it's cold out. Let's see. I apologize in advance if this sets yours off. Alexa, what's the current temperature?
Right now, it's -7 degrees Celsius. Have a pleasant afternoon.
Alexa, what is the current wind chill?
Right now, the wind chill is -13 degrees Celsius.
-13.
Tonight, expect it to feel like -9 degrees.
Oh, so it's supposed to get warmer overnight. That's good. But yeah, we're supposed to be going to like a winter market this evening, an outdoor one. I'm on the fence. Ooh, a package is here, I think. I'm on the fence, so TBD. What else was I just gonna say to you? Oh, something else I was thinking that I'll try and like pepper throughout this month. It's gonna take me a while to get used to this. Is I am very aware that some people only watch my Vlogmas. So if we haven't talked since this time last year, hello, update me in the comments below. Tell me, how are you? 2022, that happened. I was trying to think of things that have like changed in my life since last Vlogmas. So I'll show you some like house changes, I think. One you won't be able to tell, but I can tell, is we painted this wall. It had lots of holes and stuff, so we fixed that. And then we also painted this bathroom, which I have not shown yet. So this used to be like red, and I just used the same color that we had for the kitchen, and got this original art from a local artist. This is one of the lakes by my hometown. We got this from a local bead shop. And then this is actually a Thanksgiving sign, but I just like to have it year round. Yeah, and like got some plants. Something I got that I love is this. It's on wheels, this little cart, because this space is so small between the sink and the wall, but it's nice to be able to have like, Thomas brushes his teeth down here because it's the last thing before we do before we leave the house, because I would never remember. And then it's got like shelves for TP and stuff, but when we have company, they can use this because the spare room is in the basement, and so this ends up being the bathroom that company uses. Just got it off Amazon. It was like such a good find. I mean, the biggest thing, well, there's actually been quite a few things that have happened in 2022. It's gonna take me so long to get used to this camera. I'm so sorry. But all of you said, yes, use this phone and just go with it. So that's what we're doing. We got engaged, if you missed it. The unicorn proposed in March. And before you ask, 0 wedding plans. I started making plans, like thinking about it, just starting to think about what we wanted to do when I finished my last year of school in the spring. And it was so overwhelming and like immediately stressful and so much money for anything that we decided to wait until I'm done school. Also, I was advised by someone in my program that January to June, which is how much school I have left, 6 more months, is the most stressful, like, not intimidating, intense section of the program, because I have 700 hours of practicum, plus I have a full-time course load, plus my business, plus parenting, plus all the things. And I have to actually go to the university for a week, which I haven't done yet. I've never even set foot on the campus, even though I will be getting my bachelor's from a university. It's another province away. I'm going to the University of Calgary. Anyway, all that being said, this may be our only Christmas as an engaged couple, but it may not be. We'll see. Because then once school's done, like, you know, there's just so much to do. Anyway, that was a change in 2022. He put a ring on it. And we're very happy. We just celebrated 2 years of him living here, which is pretty wild. And yeah, I'll try and think of more things that have changed. Thomas graduated elementary school. That was like top 3, top 5 things. It was very tough to say goodbye to his team, but also middle school's been going really well, and I'm really proud of him with the transition that he's made. Yeah, big difference though, because he'd been at that same school for 6 years with the same team. So it was a lot. It's been a lot. 2022. It's been a lot. I'm sure all of us can agree on that, right? You're never going to believe this, but look, I did it. So if this happens to you, what worked was layer of baking soda, let it sit for a bit, like 10 minutes maybe, salt, then I added some lemon juice to it, so it like bubbled, and then just a whole lot of elbow grease. I can't believe it. It was like an inch thick of burnt lentils on here. I don't have to throw this out. It's a Christmas miracle. It's a Vlogmas-ish miracle. It's now Saturday morning, and I'm cozied on the couch with my second cup of coffee. We did not end up going to the night market last night. It was cold. We ended up visiting, and I made burrito bowls for dinner, and it was wonderful. We also got to talking about Thomas when he was really little, because for some reason I was thinking about how he started walking during Vlogmas, and then that proceeded to us watching some clips of really early Vlogmas videos. Basically, I was just trying to find cute Thomas clips, but then also got some real cringy video of myself. Also, I just wanted to say, if you have been here since the days where I worked at Sun FM and was vlogging, like 2012, I think was the first Vlogmas, the camera quality, I don't know why I was concerned about my iPhone quality. It's blurry, just consistently, also all shaky, and it's just so funny. It's just evolved, we'll say. As my friend said last night, everything was shaky and out of focus at that point. That was just the quality. So I just wanted to say thanks for sticking around, because wow, But it was so funny to see like the orange living room and the wood kitchen and Thomas interacting with Jer. If nothing else, I'm so grateful that I have vlogged for so many years and we have so much footage of Jeremy, whether it's Jeremy with Thomas or just Jeremy. It was so wonderful last night watching it. Thomas was just like staring at the screen. I didn't know if it was going to upset him. It did not. It was just, it was nice. It was really nice. Also getting to show the unicorn like Thomas when he was little and me when I was much younger. Yeah, many less eye bags and dark circles. That's for sure. I was like, wow, I look so well rested. Even though Thomas was 1 when I started vlogging. Yeah, it was really nice. And then I was asleep by 9:30. There's no shame in going to bed early. Got our diffuser happening. I like to put thieves in it this time of year. And I'm working up the energy to go work out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do this morning. Maybe a ride, maybe some yoga. I still don't feel ready to lift anything heavy. I do really enjoy strength training a lot. It's definitely, well, I don't know if I could pick a favorite because I love yoga, I love stretching, I love spin, I love the tread. 2023, I'm hoping to start running on the tread. I just right now do walks, power walks. It's amazing how much sweat you can get just by walking, but there's something about lifting heavy things that makes me feel real good as well. But I don't feel up to it yet. Just still getting over being sick. And if I learned anything from being sick during Vlogmas of 2019 is that we no longer do that. We no longer push ourselves. We rest under cozy blankets and do not the bare minimum, but just, we take care of ourselves. That's the vibes. You can hear Thomas. He is up and loud and happy this morning. It was so sweet seeing him, like footage of him in his crib and then his little bed, where this is going back, probably 9 years, but he used to just have a small kid's bed in the middle of the room with nothing else in the room because he couldn't be distracted with his sleep. That little guy, it's fun to see him evolve. Also, before his cochlear implant, there's footage, and then seeing how big his CI looks on his little tiny face or head. Just so cool. Anyway, this is just to say thanks for sticking around for over 10 years. This is 11 years now of me vlogging. 11 years we've been together. And when I thought about not doing Vlogmas, which we're still not, I'm not posting every single day. But when I thought about just completely not doing anything, it bummed me out. And I realized it's because you and I have spent Christmas together for 11 years. That's a lot. We've been through a lot together. I know you have, from school to babies to loss to marriage to divorce to all kinds of stuff. Then you've seen me go through it too, and we've kept each other company. December is deceivingly marketed to be the most wonderful time of the year, and for so many people it's not. Like, I would hazard a guess to say for a lot of people it is not. So I'm grateful that we have found joy together in the last 11 years. Yeah, it's been a ride, that's for sure. First festive sweater of the season, and don't mind my wet hair. Worked out. I did a 30-minute yoga, very slow flow, holiday themed, which normally I don't like to work out to holiday music, but that one was awesome. And then I did a 30-minute spin very slowly. I just listened to the music and ignored what the instructor was saying. 10-minute arms, light weights, just 3 pounds. Felt really good. And then meditated also for 10 minutes. I love a slow Saturday. It's so nice to have this time. Usually a Saturday is chock-a-block full of me doing schoolwork, but it's winding down, which feels amazing. So I'm making a salad, per usual. Big one to have in the fridge so that I can just grab and go. And I wanted to share with you something that I bought this year that I love. And as someone who eats salad every day, can't believe I didn't purchase one of these before. I don't really know what it's called, but it looks like this. You can clip it shut for your drawer, but it's like a lettuce salad chopper. So I'm working with this camera. You just make your lettuce, spinach, arugula, whatever your mixed greens, or I guess whatever sort of lighter veg, smaller. So if you have a hard time digesting raw greens or just like to have more of a chopped salad vibe, I love this. It has made such a difference. It, you know, it doesn't take long. And yeah, easily, I think my favorite tool addition to the kitchen, and how have I never had it before? So then see, it's like teeny tiny little pieces. Much easier to digest, and also you can fit more in your salad because you don't have huge pieces of greens in there. So this bowl was full, and now it's not even half, maybe half full. Anyway, I found these at Winners months ago, but I'm sure you could find them anywhere. They're the Trudeau brand, but anyway, and then you just do that in your drawer, and then they pop open. I've been wanting to tell you about these for months. It's the little things, but honestly, like, it's just, it's so handy. I love it. I realized that I made that salad and then didn't vlog the rest of the day. It's now 6:30. We had a very chill afternoon. Brought my mom over, and she and I just sat on the couch and drank tea for like 3 hours and visited. So that was super nice. And I submitted my final project, self high five. That means all of my work for the semester is completely done. And to celebrate, I ordered us sushi for dinner. So I had some of that salad and some sushi, and it was really nice. And now I'm just editing this video and realized that if I didn't film anything, it would just end on like a clip of me shredding carrots. Got my arm on a cup as a tripod. We're doing well this Vlogmas. I also wondered how many of you were super grossed out by the amount of garlic that I put in that salad. I've never done that before. I usually will put a clove of garlic in every salad that I eat because garlic is really good for immunity and health and stuff, but I just threw it in there. I was like, you know what? There's so much illness going around. I'm just gonna throw this in the salad. And it was delicious. I'm going to have a very chill evening. The unicorn's home from work and Thomas is super tired, so I think he's gonna go to bed early. I'm tired. We're all sleepy tonight. It's just that time of year. But I'd like to know how you're doing. If anything in today's video resonated with you, please let me know in the comments down below. If you can feel me on what I was talking about with this being a tough time of year for many and how it's nice to check in with one another, I'd love to know. I did do another list of mantras and posted it in the Marathoner Facebook group if you are interested. So every single day there's just a mantra to kind of help us get through this tough season. All right, I am going to say good night. Thank you for watching this second episode of Vlogmas-ish, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.